pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. He's grounded out a couple of times. Santillan making his 30th appearance of the year, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Michael Garcia digs in now.
Yeah.
The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On to first, 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Meisner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Benson at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is fouled back. Owen Chu now. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. His righty-lefty splits there. Schreiber keeping an eye on him. Popped up. Takes it in for the out. Manager out of the... So the Royals bring on a new arm, Nick Mears.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
McClain stands in now and watches strike one. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. Now one out to right. Meisner on his way over. And the inning is over. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. And there's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Outside, ball 1. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. The 2-2. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Just missed.
That's inside.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 2. That one missed. And there's the strike. The Royals with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. And we're at the top of the 8th. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 1 for 3. And now Terry Francona. Fouls away the first offering.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play. Outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is outside. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
With the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Out to center. Benson takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Pasquantino at the plate now. That's ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Royals grab 3 on this homer. Back here in Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 8th. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Matt Strom, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Estevez, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And there's 1 away. 1 out, man at first. And now J.J. Bleday. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Mears checks over to first, and he's back. Line drive, that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Double steal. There's the ball. From the third to the second. Double steal.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far.
We got time.
If you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
So the tying run at second. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Here we go.
Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The Royals trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an event could change the course of this game dramatically.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your...
That one hit to right. Can't reach it. Should score at least two.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Mears won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the new pitcher on now, Lucas Ursig.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a ground ball. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. We go to the 9th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here comes the manager out of the... Brock Burke on the pitch here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
A little bit high,
that's a ball.
And it's 2-0. That's to third, and a base hit right there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Go-ahead run on base. Here comes Lane Thomas. The Royals with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th. That misses, and it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. 2 on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Gets him to chase after that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Bullpen action for the Royals. Carlos Estevez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Strong, the lefty, warming up as well. In the air to left center. Collins on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Matt McClain. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Manager out of the... Carlos Estevez on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him swinging. That's the third out. And on to extra innings. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez will hit next.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Ball to strike. Just missed. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Next offering way off the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. And now Terry Francona. Pierce Johnson will take over.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Witt thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Fouled off left side. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in extra innings. Suarez throw to first in time. That's out number. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Strong.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tying run at the plate. He's trying for third. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, shook to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here.
Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meisner on the move. And there's one down. Next to hit, Sal Stewart. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in extra innings. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we're in extras here. Jonathan India now at the plate. Man at second. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Garcia swings through it for strike 1. Slice the other way and foul. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
That's the ball.
Inside. Now 2-2. Finds its way through, base hit. Heading for the plate. And they've got the lead in extra innings. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's Lane Thomas now. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. That's to third. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
He's trying for third. And a count 1-2. Runner edges away at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Steven Cruz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pickoff throw. Myers dives back in safely. The tying run at the plate. Hit hard, shoot the extra bases. Runner around third, and now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer.
Safe.
The throw from Perez too late. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
The 1-0. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Matt McClain. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. Here comes the skipper. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Steven Kohler.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
De La Cruz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. The Reds with the go-ahead run at first. We are in the 11th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. On to the 12th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins. Caleb Ferguson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping...
That hit him.
First base is yours.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Perez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The Royals with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. There's one, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Kansas City, and our score remains. Bottom of the 12th inning now. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he could win it for him.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball on there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. Next for Cincinnati, MLB Marte. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. The 1-0. This to third. Tosses to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Well struck left field. Across is the winning run, and the Reds win it in 12.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Summer